demonstrate, simply because he's living a life accordingly. Now, earlier, it was talked about being fortified with the impregnable doctrine of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
That's right, Chief.
So now, if you ever, and he said, all right, well, if you study a fort, you know, you can get behind a fort, you can come above, get down below. You'll be inside of a fort, right? Of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Wow.
All right. Now, inside of this fort, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, this kind of fort is a fort that surrounds you. Right? It's 360 degrees around. This kind of fort is all around you. So you got love that may cover a certain distance. You got truth that may cover a certain distance or angle, etc. And so this kind of fort, it can move, right? So whatever kind of adversity, if you will, right, is coming at you, that fort, you can turn that fort will demonstrate its degrees and turn at the appropriate angle. You know, you might need love to protect you from something. You might need truth to protect you from something, etc. Now, one thing I want you to remember about this fort, right, is that you're inside the fort. Because when you're fortified with something, you're not outside the fort, right? You're inside the fort. So to be fortified with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice means you're inside the fort, right? Let's get that. I want to make sure that we understand that. Because I'm about to talk about what was in the beginning with the law, right? You're not outside the fort, you're inside the fort. Islam. So now, we like, well, yeah, I'm going to say, well, I'm going to give honor to the 92nd Annual Convention, right? Because that was brought to us by the Prophet over Jerali. Now, what did he bring us, right? He brought us love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, right? He brought us a way to live. I got to give a special honor to King David. I found out here recently that I'm trying to be like King David. I'm trying to be more like King David.
Praise the Lord.
Because King David slew Goliath. I'm trying to slew Goliath like King David. You know what I mean? So I want to give honor to the Masters here, Grand Sheik Carol Lill, Grand Sheik Victor Lewis Hill, Grand Sheik is Yolanda Young Bay, Grand Sheik is Angela Lewis Hill, E.T. Sheik is Tiffany Jones Bay, who teaching us to slay Goliath. You know what I'm talking about? The David of the light is purity, but slew the Goliath of the dark. Now, in the beginning, Sheik John Ill in the Piscine record, we call it the Piscine record, because it was revealed during the Piscine age. I'm talking about the New Testament, all right? Because you got the law, which is the Torah, you got the prophets, you got the songs, I like to call them the poems, you know what I mean? The mixtape that King David put out. I hear you. And then you got the New Testament, which we make reference to as the Piscine record, because that's what was revealed during the Piscine age. Now, Sheik John Ill, he talks about what was in the beginning, right, with Allah, right? Now, remember, we're talking about this fort now, right? When you fortify with something, you're inside the fort, right? You're not outside the fort, you're inside the fort. So Sheik John Ill, he was thinking one day, he said, you know what, in the beginning, he looked out into the universe. He said, everything that Allah made, he made it, right? Anything that Allah created, he created. But there was something that was in the beginning with Allah that Allah used to make everything that ever was, is, and ever will be. So when you turn into your Bibles, to your holy Bibles, to the Sheik John Ill, chapter 1, right? I'm talking about the Gospel according to John. You're gonna find that in the beginning. It says, this is how it reads. This is how it reads. I'm telling you, listen. This is how it reads. Listen to me.
Listen.
It says, in the beginning was love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's what it says. It says, in the beginning was love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's what it says. That's what it says. It says, and love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice was with the law. Right? And love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice was the law. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice was in the beginning with the law. Right? And everything that was made, there was nothing that was made that wasn't made without love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Now, why is this important? Because it says, in love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, it says it was life. Right? It says it was life. And it says, in this life, was the light of men. Islam, Moorish. So when you fortify with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, when you fortify with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, right? You are inside of what was in the beginning. Right? You are inside of what was in the beginning. And what is in there is life, man. Not death, but life. And the reason I'm saying this is because when David slew Goliath, it's because it's because I wanted to live.
That's right.
David slew Goliath because I want to live. All right. So we say we give honor to the prophet Noble Jurali for all the wonderful works he's brought unto us. Right? But what did he bring? He brought us a way to think. He brought us a way to slay the giant of the dark. And this is how we slay the giant of the dark. It says the master word of tonight was what? Gratitude. Gratitude, man. Praise God. Thank you. The master word for the night was gratitude.
Take your time, Mo.
The soul of man. All right, I'm talking about David slaying Goliath because I want to be more like him. Prophet Noble Jurali teaches us about our soul. He says, you know what happened? Allah created you. You have a spirit, you got a soul, and you got a body. Prophet Noble Jurali in here, he says, you know, when you were given a body, that body was furnished with this thing called weakness.
That's the gospel.
So it was furnished with weakness. Then he goes on to say, but when you was given a soul, you was given resolution. All right? And so when you no matter how high you go, as you continue to keep your eye on the prophet, you'll look out there and you'll see resolution approaching you as you study your lessons. You'll see resolution approaching, right? And you know you got to make we make our mind up to accept, absorb, and make this kind of resolution a part of every part.
There you go.
So that we can slay Goliath, right? And we do that with our soul because our soul can think. Our soul can reason.
Come on, man.
We can reason. Our soul can will, and our soul can understand.
Come on, Darren.
All right. So the
action,
flesh,
that's right.
you know, when we go to slay Goliath, I'm trying to be more like King David. You know what I mean? So when I look at the examples, right, that have slayed King David, I say, man, I want to be like that. That's right. You know, the flesh is not in the flesh to reason,
that's right.
to think, and to understand, and to will Allah's will, and to manifest. But it is in the soul, right? You can resolve in your mind.
Come on, Sheik.
To slay Goliath. But how do we do that? The way we do it is, I'm telling you, is to meditate.
Come on, work, man.
Meditate. The religion of Islam, our religion
Real way
is Islam.
to think.
Matter of fact, if anybody asks you what your religion is, you tell them Islamism.
Islam.
Because the Prophet brought that to us. Now, inside of our religion, it says, look, meditate. He has exalted your mind with the powers of meditation. Right. So it's your job to meditate on the wonders of Allah's love. So the Grand Sheikh, Honorary Supreme Grand Sheikh Ronald Thornhill will teach us, man, we gotta make time. We gotta set some time aside to meditate on what was in the beginning, which was love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You got to meditate on what's fortified.
That's the word.
What's going to protect you. What's going to keep you in Allah's canopy of safety. So fire, chaos, and darkness, and stuff. Man, listen. Oftentimes I hear people say, oh, I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for the Moorish of America. You know, I got a problem with that. Because unfortunately, I know where I would be. Unfortunately. And then that's what I was thinking. And then I realized, you know what? No, I don't. I know where I would have went though. And it scares me to think, knowing where I would have went and the fights that I would have lost had I not stayed in the Moorish science of America. And learn how to think and be inspired to just be more like King David. I want to be more like King David. Islam. I give honor, to the 92nd annual convention, because we get a lot of inspiration from in here. We get a lot of inspiration when we come here, and we can learn to be more like King David. Islam. I want to give a special honor to everybody, but because you got people that have helped me to think and everything. But I want to give a special honor to Professor Isaac, because when I was trying to find my way, the brother, I saw a video that he did.
Give him his honor, man.
And I was like, look, He talking about the feds. I tell this story. He talking about the feds. The prophet Noble Ali. I was like, he was, he's a prophet. He's a prophet. He's real because Professor Self said it, right? And that was like my source. He was my source, bro.
Praise the Lord.
And so that was one of the things that inspired me to come to the temple. So lo and behold, I saw him walk through the door. I think it was 2 years ago. And then I had an opportunity to pray with him yesterday.
That's right.
So yes, indeed.
So, just praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Because I'm trying to be more
just for you.
Islam. So meditate, make some time, and be grateful. Prophet Noble Ali teaches us, man. He teaches us. Did you know that? He teaches us how to live, not how to die, but how to live. Because in here is life, and this life is the light of men. In here is life. This life is the light of you and I, of the Moorish American Muslims. Inside of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, which is all around you, 360 degrees of talk. When you fortify Islam is light. This life is the light of men. Islam. Praise Allah. Praise Allah. And be more like King David. Islam. I'd like to thank all of y'all for coming out, being inspired, and being inspired to learn more about Noble Ali, who is a prophet in these last days and times. That's right. I want to give a special honor. I do. So I will. I want to give a special honor to Grand Sheikh Carol Ill.
Islam. Give it to him.
Teaching us for teaching us just how to love ourselves. Talk about
give him his pay, man.
So inspired. There's nothing wrong with loving
yourself. Confess his name in public.
It's okay. It's okay.
Islam,
love yourself. It's all right. You'll be fine.
That's right.
So I appreciate that. Islam more.
Islam.
Once we give honor each and every one of you, give honor to Islam.
Islam.
Wow.
Right.
Confess my name. I confess your name.
I want to bring back to the rock.
There you go.
Moderator.
Islam.
Convention chairman.
Islam.
It's not the convention chairman.
Islam.
Pour water down my back.
Duck water rolled off his back.
Islam. Y'all all right, Moors?
Islam.
Gratitude. It's time for us to wait to the altar. Chairman, Temple number 13, Baltimore, Maryland. Chairman, Eric Thompson Bay. Islam?
Islam.
Islam?
Islam.
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 Islam?
Islam.
First I rise, giving all perfect praise to Allah. Allah is the cause of this cause and the root is root to which everything sprang forth. By giving praise to Allah, I'd like to send on to all these luscious love thoughts. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, etc. I'd like to send my highest obtainable honor to the last prophet in these days and times. Your prophet, my prophet, the world's prophet, the holy prophet, Noble Ali. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to send on to the prophet's forerunner, Brother Marcus Mosiah Garvey.
Islam.
I'd like to send on to both flags, the American flag as well as the Moorish flag. The Moorish flag is the red flag with the 5-pointed green star in the center. Those 5 points represents the highest principles that are known to man, which is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. I'd like to send a special high honor to the 92nd Annual Convention. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to give a special high honor to the Grand Sheikh Clarence Prathiel as well as his other half, Betty Prathiel. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to give a special high honor to Timothy Dingle Ill, as well as the nobles. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to send a special high honor to Grand Sheikh Ronald Thornhill. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to give a special high honor to the Grand Sheikh here on this location who heart I had. The Grand Sheikh Robin Curl Hill as well as his wife. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to give honor to the Assistant Grand Sheikh is Tiffany Jones, man. Islam.
Islam.
I'd like to give honor to the convention chair and each and every one of you that spoke before me. Islam.
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 What's the word for the day? The master word he said?
Gratitude.
So that's where I want to demonstrate from. I want to give some thanks to some people and some gratitude. Because do y'all realize what the Sheikh is doing with the welcoming address?
You working on
And the Sheikh is doing that's chairing this meeting Moors? they're raising the ethers. More Islam, more. They're not going by a daily script.
That's right.
They're working the degrees that they was taught. They would do what? Read the people. But only one that's going to pick it up is what? Those that got eyes to see and ears to hear. Islam more. And when I talk about when they're raising the ethers, that word ether mean what? A heavenly state of mind. Islam more. He's trying to do what? Run all those low nature thoughts that you got on.
Wow.
All the thoughts about being tired. All the thoughts about wondering what your children doing at home. All the thoughts of you worrying about how you want to be after this convention. That master came up here with that 4-letter word, which is love, and changed the whole ethers, more. And that's what it's all about, boys. Before I get in my demonstration, I want to say a prayer. And the reason why I want to say a prayer, and I couldn't figure it out, and I say maybe Allah is trying to teach me something or want me to know something. Because for the last 3 years of the convention, death has came in my family during the convention. 3 years ago, my nephew was murdered the week of the convention. 2 years ago, my wife's grandmother passed away during the convention. This convention, I get to call my children's aunt passed away in their sleep. So I said, what is it Allah trying to get me to see?
Yes, sir.
What is it that he's trying to get me to understand? I want to read my prayer that I need. And it said, O creator and owner of all things, nothing I have is truly my own, but it all belongs to you. I have no right to use my possessions to violate your law or moral will. And your plans for me for how to use my possessions will prove far better than my own. Help me to submit to you in all things and recognize that your ownership of your creation, including the ownership of me. Islam. And their prayers what got me through. Because I belong to Allah, Moors. Islam, Moors. We can't pick and choose when we want to believe in the record. Because somewhere in the record, Jesus said, what I am, all men I can be, and what I've done, all men shall do. Islam, Moors. So I'd like to give some gratitude today because they say that men and women need what? A pattern for their life. But sometimes we're following what? The wrong path. See, Moors, all the time teaching ain't about lip service. The word is about what? It's about action, boys. See, we can't teach the people because guess what? A block of wood can be a pointer. We can set a block of wood out there and point and say, come into the Moorish Science Temple of America. But you got to show in action that you want to come to the Moorish Science Temple of America. So I want to give some gratitude and some thankful to some people that did what? Help me along the road. First, I want to give gratitude to the Grand Sheikah's Tiffany Jones Bay. For teaching what? In action, just showing you the things that you can do in the Moorish Science Temple of America. Giving you the degrees of what? That we need what? Workers in the vineyard. Islam more. I want to give a special high honor to the Grand Sheikh Mayad Il. Islam more. Because more, you was watching a pattern a couple years ago, and that was the Grand Sheikh Robin Curl Ill. And I want to give thanks to the Grand Sheikh Robin Curl Ill for being what? A pattern.
That's right.
He was being a pattern without even having to open his mouth. His wife went through an ordeal, but guess where he was at during the convention? Right here in his father's house.
That's right.
And that's the same thing that Grand Sheikh going through. Wow. We know that his wife was ill and his wife back home, but he came to get what? The tools to know how to minister her when he get back home. We got to stop going back in the mind to the places that gave us what? Those diseases. That's right. Because I do believe when I was living in the old world and I was Negro, black, colored, etc., I had a lot of what? Diseases on me, Moors. Right. And when I'm talking about going back, I'm not saying we physically going back there. We got to stop going back in the mind.
Come on, work.
We got to stop revisiting all those things that ain't do nothing but bring us heartache and pain.
Okay, Mo.
Allah put us on what? A sure foundation by introducing us to who? The Holy Prophet, Nobuju Ali. I'd like to give a special high honor to the chairman here on this location.
Give it to him, man.
The chairman, Conrad Johnson Hill. Islam on because he's too, so what? Teaches in action. That's right. Islam. He teaches by action, Moors. And I'm learning, Moors. I'm just grateful that I'm teachable, Moors.
Yes.
That I'm able to be taught by these masters, Moors, and sit still and understand that I'm just merely, man, I haven't arrived nowhere, Moors. Ain't none of us here walking here on this earth is perfect yet because guess what? We wouldn't still be in the flesh.
That's right.
But Moors, the one thing we can't do, We have to stay teachable, Morris.
Wow.
I like to give honor to the Grand Sheikhs from New York. She always called me her twin, the Grand Sheikhs, Yolanda Young Bear. And the reason why I'm giving her honor, because when she was going through what she was going through, one thing she never did was lost faith.
That's right.
She never lost her faith. I was blessed to be able to
you.
travel with the Grand Sheikh around Thornhill.
You working?
And he gave me some lessons, and he told me to sit still and watch my work.
That's right.
And we went somewhere and we seen it. He said, sit still and watch my work.
That's right.
You working?
And he whispered in our ear.
That's right.
And then he put his hands on her head and told her, Mobite, you already healed.
That's right.
And the next time that I seen her walk through those doors, she had that smile again. And I said, wow, that was a master at work, boys.
No.
So I give honor to all you masters because none of us are here of our own partaking, boys. It is because the patterns that were set in our lives, boys. All you sheep candidates, all you resurrectors members, give honors to your leadership. Because guess what? If we was walking the wrong way, this temple wouldn't be packed the way it is. That's right. Me and the Grand Sheik, as well as Timothy, was talking the other day, and everybody was like, wow, it's been a lot of honor given, but it wasn't a lot of honor given to the noblest and Timothy Dingle ill. And normally we would say, maybe that's kind of disrespectful or something wrong. And I told the Grand Sheik, I said, that's not a bad thing. That just means that his children are doing a great job at doing his work, Moses. That's what y'all doing. Y'all doing a great job. The Grand Sheik, Charles Brownell, y'all doing a great job at doing y'all father's work.
Encourage us, Mo.
The proof is in the pudding. How many times do y'all see the Grand Sheik pray the ill not even come to the convention?
That's right. You work right.
That'll stay home and rest because he got confident in what? In his teachers and his masters that what? The job gonna get done, Mo.
That's right.
It must get done, Mo.
Don't take it lightly where y'all sitting at right now.
Come on. Say it again. Say it
All
again.
the masters' footprints was clearly cut, and that's why we got a packed house in here. Because if they was walking bow-legged and you couldn't find their footprints, you wouldn't be here in this 92nd annual convention.
I hear you, Mo.
So stay teachable. Give honors to your leadership. You're not always going to get along, but don't take nothing personal. Because when you act out emotions and you put the bad thoughts out there, even if you don't say it, somebody going to pick up on that thought. Once it go out there, you can't get it back. So sometimes it's good to sit still and meditate before you even think anything negative. Because ain't nobody in here going to do nothing to hurt you more. Knowing these masters going to do nothing to hurt you. So I give honor to all y'all more that y'all take something back home.
That's right. Tell them, man.
Teach these babies. I give honor to Sheik Edie Ill, Mark Rogers' baby, Sheik Brendan Jordan Ill, his wife. Everybody,
Give it to them, man. Give it to them.
everybody wondering why we're the light of the movement in Baltimore more because we got some clean and more that's not doing no preaching, but they doing some teaching. It's long more. I give honor to the Grand Sheik Michael Johnson Bay for always fishing.
Give it to him, Mo.
He's always fishing and putting that hook to get somebody to the temple, more. More, just let your good deeds outweigh your bad. Let's live a little bit better today than we did yesterday, more. And as the prophet say, he never said we was going to be perfect. He said, don't let the public know your wrong deeds, Morris.
That's right.
Keep our own stuff inward, Morris. And with that, I want to say Islam and peace. I want to give honor to my wife. I want to invoke the name of Veronica DeGraff and Reed.
You working?
Just pray for my family, Morris.
Islam.
Zion was admitted he took his own self out of the hospital with pneumonia. You know, they going through some things, but I said I got to be where I got to be at to get the remedy to minister to
Solve
him.
his problems.
I can't sit around there and let him give me the same disease he got. I got to come where the masters can wrap me up, coach me, teach me, and tell me what to take back to them, Moors.
Solve your problems.
So all the Moors that's going through some burdens, Moors, it's going to be all right.
Islam, Mo.
We got to demonstrate the degree that Jesus did. Because somewhere he was doing his father's work, and I'm talking about our line, he received a letter from his mother. Saying that his father had passed away.
I hear you, Mo. Come on, work.
But when he received that letter, he didn't boo-hoo and crying and get off the road and stop doing his work.
Talk it, man.
He kindly wrote a letter back to his mother and let her know that he had to do what? Keep marching up King's Highway. And that's what I got to do through all this adversity. You know, they say that number 3 is a master number. So I'm going to meditate to Allah and try to figure out why 3 years in a row death came on board. But I know that one thing is certain. Victory is assured. As long as Allah leads on, man lives on. With that I say it's wrong.
Islam certainly lead on, Mo. No doubt about that.
Islam. Praise Allah. Islam. I'm giving high honor to the Chief Supreme Grand Resurrection. Temple Dean Will, hyphenated noble around in this early time. Ain't no mistake about it. I heard the shit.
That's right.
Ain't no mistake about it.
Make it plain, man.
It's his house.
Islam.
Make no mistake about it. Islam. Master Sheikh Grand Sheikh Ronald Lomax, they gave a beautiful demonstration. Islam, man. Islam. So, praise Almighty God, Allah for him, man. Besides the founder, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the one the master high. Y'all with me?
Islam.
Freedoms that we enjoy today as Moorish American Muslims, all the more that ain't honoring, man. Freedoms that we enjoy today is because of this, man.
That's right.
Y'all Moors with me?
Islam.
Out here in society, look around at all, a lot of places, you won't see the Mo man stuff.
That's right.
The ones that's talking about using this stuff and don't even know.
That's right.
What's the master word?
Gratitude.
Filled up with love and holy zeal, man, for the Moors, the Moorish side of Temple of Mary. Just like the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, I prefer Moors.
Islam.
At this time, boys, bring to the altar. Temple number 11-1 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Assistant Grand Sheikh, Angela Lewis here.
Islam.
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 Islam. Islam. Islam.
Forever rising and giving praises to Allah, Father of the universe, sending honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali, that prophet in these days and times. I send honors where all honors due. I send honors to the 92nd annual convention. Islam. Praise Allah. Praise Allah. This is a beautiful,
There you go.
beautiful demonstration tonight. I send honors to all of the masters who came before me. I send honors to all these grand sheiks. It's a blessing to be in the house with more than 1, 2, 3. We can keep going. Grand sheiks
Right.
in this house. Islam.
Islam.
Praise Allah. I send honors to Grand Sheik Robert Carroll L.
Give it to him.
Islam. Grand Sheik of this temple. Islam.
Islam.
I send honors to Grand Sheik. Parents pray for L. I say he's my grandfather. I send honors to Grand Sheik Conrad Johnson L. I say he's my father.
You got a good father.
I'm gonna tell you, Lucy. I send honor to all my sisters, the queens. Islam. Praise Allah. I love y'all. I'm gonna ask Allah to put a protection over my children.
Do that. That's what we do.
And anything that's going on with my children, my grandchildren, that they be healed, and that Allah protects them.
Islam.
Praise Allah. I want to tell you why I call Grand Sheik Conrad Johnson Ill my father. Now, Grand Sheik Conrad Johnson Ill. So I give you a little story. My husband wasn't feeling well, and I couldn't get him to go to the doctor or go see about somebody, see something. So I said, what can I do? So I called his father. I didn't call his biological father. I didn't call his biological mother. I didn't call his sisters. I called Grand Sheik Conrad Johnson Ill because I know
That's right.
that he was going to give him a good demonstration on why it's important to take care of yourself. Islam. So he said, don't make me come up there.
That's all he got to say. Lord help him if he sent somebody.
I'm coming up there and I'm bringing praying sheets, Clarence Fraser ill with me. We're going to both come up there.
Right? He will.
I said, wow. Guess what he did? He went.
Sound like a wise man to me.
I said, well, y'all don't understand that the blessing of coming to Moorish Science Temple of America and being able to have a mother, a father to be in your life. If you never had a mother or father in your life, Moorish Science, you coming in, you're going to have mothers and fathers in your life.
Yeah.
A family. A family.
Listen.
And I heard that you can't pick and choose your family. Islam. You can't. You might argue, fuss, fight. You might get mad. You might say, I ain't gonna talk to him, or I'm not gonna talk to her. But guess what? Still your family. Still your family. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. He said, Grancy Conrad Johnson up there, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me back last night? I said, well, Grancy. He said, you know, I'm taking all the excuses away.
That's what he do.
I said, yes, sir. Nothing I could say. Yes, sir. Oh, I had a whole bunch of little excuses I could have said. And I said, yes, sir. I learned respect in the Moorish Science Temple of America. You can learn so much stuff in the Moorish Science Temple of America. I learned how, when I first came to the temple, me and the sisters up in Philadelphia, it was funny to me. Now that I think about it, it's funny. We used to have, long hair. And so we would wrap our turban and we would leave our hair hanging out the back because
it was long, right?
It was just fat. We thought it was just a fashion statement.
Okay.
But we didn't know about these crowns that we wear on our heads and how magnificent these crowns are and why we wrap our heads and the significance of the button that sits here on our heads. Islam. So I thank Allah for blessing me for coming to the Moorish Science Temple of America, teaching me degrees, simple, small degrees. Simple, small degrees.
That's right.
And I wanted to mention Chief Roscoe Johnson. Praise Allah. His brother, when he came to I can't remember, I came down to Baltimore, and he said, he was up here doing poetry. I said, who is this young boy up here doing these rhymes? And I met him, and he is such a blessing. He really is. When I come to Baltimore, he just ain't still. I thank you. I thank you for always being happy. Thank you, Brother Edie. I'm grateful to you for demonstrating live. Because I couldn't make it, but I felt like I was here because I was on live. I was like, it's live. I'm up here crying as Moses demonstrating. I'm up here crying as Moses demonstrating. I'm at home crying. It's like, Mom, what's wrong with you? Oh, no, I was just demonstrating some degrees the other day. Islam. So praise Allah. Praise Allah more. Keep coming to the Moorish Science Temple of America. Keep learning these laws. Learn these laws that they talked about. Learn the laws of Timothy Dingle Ill.
That's right.
Timothy Dingle Ill brought to us. Islam. Prophet Noble Ali really brought it to us. Timothy Dingle Ill is reinforced enforcing it for us. Islam or
Islam.
pray for Allah. I love you all.
You too.
I come in peace and I leave you.
Islam. Islam.
Lord, I'm gonna tax your patience just for a short one time, Lord, if that's okay. Islam.
Islam.
Praise Allah. Lord. Y'all all right?
Islam.
Great.
Who said that? Brothers, I ask the brothers to rise more. Islam more.
Islam.
Islam more.
Islam.
Call up. Bless us more to give us hope. During this 92nd convention of the Moorish Temple of America. Temple number 11-1 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Grand Street. Look at this man. Already. First arise, giving all praise, perfect praises to the Most High Allah. All the government, creator of the world, almighty, eternal, and comprehensible. The Son of Allah, but no image, voice, his prophet, no neutrality, the last prophet of the signs for all true and divine prophets. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, Jordan, etc. Signs to all grand sheiks, resurrectors, members of Islam.
Islam.
Sometimes it's rough.
Sometimes it's smooth.
Sometimes it's smooth, right? My master told me, we make it rough, we make it smooth. Because we say what? Thought is the cause of it all. Islam and Allah is the all, right? That's right. I'm going to try to keep it a little simple, but sweet at the same time, because Islam is a simple faith.
That's right.
Right? It says the only savior of the world is Allah. Now, I know it says love, but it says Allah is love.
Real simple, Doc.
And who made you? Allah. Right? Love is the savior of the what? Word. The master talked about love today, right? He did. And love thought made manifest that men can what? Right? This word that was in the beginning. Right? The beginning was Allah. Or in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with Allah and the Word was love. That word still was love. See, I'm going to try my best to practice on Islam, the Holy Quran, and the Moorish Science of America, Circle 7. Life is favored by the Prophet, Ali, by the God of his Father, God, by the great God of the universe, man for simple, full, and humanity, back to the highest point, like his Father, God, Allah. In chapter 1, it says creation and fall of man. That was creation, right? The man fell, debased himself. How? Because in the beginning, right, man was made in the image after the likeness of love. A love thought, right? But then there comes this what? The lower self, the carnal self, the fire desires. The reflection of the higher self distorted by the murky edicts of the flesh. Distorted. Right? But that's a thought in itself. Remember, thought is the cause of it all. And without a foe, it talks about it, a soldier never knows his strength. Islam?
Islam.
And you gotta exercise. Right? You gotta develop, we gotta suffer. We perfect ourselves in the things we suffer. Islam, you're gonna suffer a little bit. You're gonna go through some things. So purity, right? I'll call myself purified. Yeah, purified. Get all this stuff come on, right? But think about purity must be the way for God, right? This is the Savior. I'm trying to get to my Savior, and I've got to purify. Okay? soon as I stop doing certain things, I stop coughing, I stop this, I stop that, it didn't feel too good. You understand me?
Islam.
Still not feeling too good. You might can't notice it, right? But I'm knowing pure. You understand? Yes, sir. There's something called cleansing crisis. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know if y'all trying to purify yourself, a crisis is gonna come into your life?
I teach on it all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
A crisis will come into your life.
Wow.
And you might want to turn back.
Self-get jealous.
You understand me?
Self-get jealous, bro.
If I know what's back of me. You understand me?
Islam.
And thought is the cause of it all. So, I'm going to this one chapter. It says, man is a thought of Allah. Man is a thought of love. All thoughts of love are infinite. There are times, they not measure up with time, but things concerned with time have beginning and an end. The thoughts of Allah are everlasting. The past until there's never ending things to come. And so is man, the spirit man. But man, like every other thought of Allah, is but a seed. How a seed grows. It germinates in the dark.
That's right. Come on, work.
You understand me, more? It germinates in the darkness. And then that light still shines within the darkness. And then what? It grows a piece. I hope y'all hear me.
It's not.
Then it grows a piece. But it needed that darkness. It needed that darkness. You needed to be in that darkness. Right? Because, believe it or not, you get rooted. See? You get rooted in the darkness. Interesting, right? Because in the beginning was void, right? Or in the beginning was it says, so spirit man is a seed of Allah held deep within himself the attributes of every part of Allah, every part of God. So this thing, or this attribute, that all of us must become a love thought made manifest that men can comprehend. But what we see and do, not talk about, right? It's a action. It's not a emotion like the brother talking about. It's something that happens where, you ever heard of unconditional love? Talks about it, the foe who seeks you to your harm, the stranger at the gate. You gonna love your foe? Oh, you gonna love somebody that's trying to do you harm? What's the sense of that?
Come on, work.
Islam?
Islam.
Tell me what's the sense of that? Anybody know? Anybody know? I want to tell you the sense of that. Because when you love unconditionally, no matter what you allow, is what you get back.
Come on.
So although they show you that's an illusion. He who knows well his lower self knows the illusions of the world. Know the things that will pass away. Because Allah is the Savior. So love is the Savior. Become that love.
Islam.
That's all I have to say. Be.
Islam.
Let there be. And there was what? Light. Allah's light of Islam. That's what I hate.
all out.
Islam.
So, praise Allah, Lord, the blessed be the sacred groves and the city of the sun. The outlet.
That's what we got. In the pyramid. In the pyramid.
Very
Four,
good.
that's right.
Praise Allah, Lord.
Grand highway 50.
Islam.
Islam, Lord, y'all alright? Alright, Lord. Got 15 more speakers and then.
I'll say too.
12. Islam, Lord. Islam, Lord.
Islam.